Hello everyone, this is Joan of Health and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to be here and share my passion for health, weight loss, and lifestyle with women over 50. You see, as we age, it becomes even more important to take care of ourselves and maintain a healthy lifestyle. That's why I've created this channel to provide a space for women just like you to come together and learn the latest tips and tricks for living a healthy and fulfilling life. So whether you're looking to lose weight, improve your life, or simply learn more about leading a healthy lifestyle, this is a place for you. Are you concerned about the impact of pesticides and herbicides on your health and the environment? Well, you know what? You're not alone. In this video, we're going to be exploring the dirty truth about these harmful chemicals, and I'm going to share some practical tips for avoiding them. From the dangers of pesticide exposure to the benefits of organic farming, we're going to cover everything you know to make informed decisions about your food and your health. So if you're a health-minded woman over 50, be sure to tune in. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Hello and welcome to the tutorial where I talk about pesticides and herbicides. So let me start out by asking you a question, and the answer is true or false. Do you believe that the benefits of organically grown produce have been overstated because some studies have shown that they are not really any healthier than conventionally grown fruits and vegetables? The answer is false, and that's a big false. Unless you like having lethal chemicals inside your body, I highly recommend going organic as much as you can. The one study that was published that showed that there was no difference between eating organic and conventional was actually funded by the food and agricultural industry. There are many other studies showing scientifically linking that eating organic fruits and vegetables actually decreases the negative effects from pesticides, and have found that organic vegetables contain more nutrients and phytochemicals than conventional ones. So now let's talk about pesticides as it relates to our health. So what conventionally grown produce requires the use of toxic chemicals that are designed to kill insects and other pests, right? Do you think that the substances and the chemicals are harmless to our health and well-being? Well, obviously there's no question that residues of these chemicals remain on the produce that we eat, and then it makes their way inside of our bodies. Many of these chemicals have been linked to cancers and other diseases. In addition to that, they also affect us indirectly because when our soil and water are contaminated, these chemical pesticides are leaked into our water and therefore our crops, especially atrazine and DDE, which increases the BMI or the body mass index in children, and it also causes insulin resistance in rodents. So even nitrogen-based chemical fertilizers that are actually intended to make plants grow, they damage our environment too. Listen to this. Did you know that we have a dead zone in the Gulf of Mexico that's the size of New Jersey, where nothing can live because the fertilizers fuel the algae, which then steals the dissolved oxygen in the water so no other living things can survive? That's pretty serious, huh? Now let's talk about pesticides and profitability. Can it be possible that pesticides increase the profitability of farming? Well, according to Dr. Mark Hyman, one of my mentors, he says that there is overwhelming evidence that pesticides are neurotoxic and carcinogenic. There's a large meta-analysis in the Journal of Neurotoxicology, and it found that chronic exposure to some of the common pesticides significantly increased the risk of Parkinson's disease. And did you know that farming is one of the most dangerous occupations because of that? So studies have shown in both adults and children that they have linked pesticide exposure to kidney, pancreatic, prostate, breast, and stomach cancers, as well as respiratory problems and also depression and anxiety. So now let's talk a little bit more about pesticides in the environment. I know that I mentioned a couple of things earlier, but wind and water runoff carry these harmful chemicals from the farms into rivers and surrounding areas. That's obviously affecting even those of us who don't consume them in our food. So they've been found to linger, get this, in the environment and in our bodies for decades. There's a report that the Environmental Working Group found DDT in the umbilical cords of babies before they took their first breath. And these toxic chemicals stick around for dozens or sometimes hundreds of years, even after they've been banned or stopped. I know all this sounds crazy, but you can greatly lower your exposure to pesticides by eating organic. There's a study, it was actually a 2015 study that was funded by the EPA, and found that consumers who often or always bought organic had significantly less insecticides in their urine, even though they ate 70% more produce than people who bought only conventionally grown fruits and vegetables. So now let's talk about the dirty dozen. So I know that organic is more expensive, but is it worth it? In some cases, absolutely. The Environmental Working Group, also known as the EWG, what they do is they rank the fruits and vegetables that are most contaminated with pesticide residue. And that list is known as the Dirty Dozen, which is right here on the screen. And also this is, you can download this too as well and put it maybe in your kitchen or where you do your meal planning and prep. But basically it's telling you which foods have the highest pesticides, and therefore you should buy organic, as the Dirty Dozen list explains or suggests. And strawberries are just so, they have so many toxins on them, which is number one. All right, so let's talk about the clean list. So this is the EWG's clean list of the 15 foods that are actually clean that you don't have to buy. So really there is no need to buy everything organic. It's a great idea to buy seasonal produce at your local farmer's market. Thank you so much for watching. This is Joan of Health. Please like and share this video, and also make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.